Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to the 4th episode of the Total Fold Samurai campaign as the United States of America, which is obviously a mod for Fold Samurai for Total War Shogun 2, as always. And today we find ourselves immediately in a battle, which is a river crossing battle. And as per usual, we are the defending ones. Well, not as per usual, but it seems that the events of the campaign just played out that way. I was going to besiege the city that was sort of on the outskirts of the battle that we saw last time, but I was going to besiege them and hopefully get a siege battle. However, the enemy sallied out before I had the opportunity to properly starve them out. So seems like they are going for a full attack on the left flank here. First sending in their general. I'm noting I haven't played a river crossing battle in Shogun 2 yet at all. Never. Even like during the campaigns or online battles, I've never played a crossing battle or river crossing battle in this game. Seems to be incredibly rare. But, you know, we completely annihilated a general's unit, so hopefully it's going to be fine. We'll have to see how things pan out, obviously, but so far so good. Now, our troops are mildly damaged, which means that the enemy should have some sort of an opportunity, but we did just kill one of their generals, which means that hopefully at least some of their morale boosting capabilities will be limited. However, I'm not entirely sure about that, so we'll have to see. However, it seems that basically the entire enemy army is massing on the left flank while leaving the right flank, where a majority of my skirmishers are completely unnoticed, let's say. So maybe we should bring back the skirmishers over this way, in fact, and just deal with the oncoming enemy. But they also should have some of their own skirmishy units, so I don't see them right now. Maybe they're hidden or something, but I do believe, yeah, there we go, clan sharpshooters, but they are all the way in the back, so I don't think they should pose much of an issue in this battle at all. We'll have to see how things pan out, but I do think we do have quite a good range advantage with our sharpshooters being sort of on high ground here, and obviously the enemy will have to walk through quite a bit of fire just to get to us. But I think we should be completely okay in this manner. Let's do something like this, and yeah, these guys will just have to aim them like so. It's such a limited range. There we go. Do we have the capability to fire at them yet? No, but we should. Oh, there we go. Or I think they're gonna target this. No, they are shooting the conscript infantry in the flanks, and that's pretty good. These spear levy garrisons, I'm not entirely sure what they're up to, but it seems like they're doing something at least. And we did lose a couple of men here. Looks like the friendly fire, but I'm not entirely sure what kind of friendly fire that would be, because there's no one behind them. Maybe, again, friendly fire. No idea what the hell that's supposed to be about, but whatever. Let's shift our general to the general area, just to hopefully get some morale boosting effects going. We are currently completely annihilating all their efforts. Same on the right flank, which seems to be doing even worse for the enemy onslaught than what usually happens. So this is looking like a mighty beatdown. Our general is under attack. I guess so. Somebody garrison is trying to... Oh no, they're not even trying to cross, they're just... Oh, let's see how the AI handles this one, because usually the AI does have quite a bit of trouble in Total War games trying to cross a river. This is Garrison Infantry. Should be in range, yep. They're just gonna get annihilated completely, so that's completely fine. The enemy did start this battle with an advantage in numbers, but it doesn't look like it's gonna help them much at all. These guys, the regulars, lost quite a bit of a force, but I think that's due to just the enemy firing on them. Here comes the Spear-Levy Garrison. Don't think they will have any chance of actually advancing because they are already wavering, and the guys in the back they're confident, but they should be tired, winded, so these guys are melee, and they will die just as quickly as they came into the battlefield. Oh no, they're wavering, okay. They're forming up, it seems, but yeah, the AI is just not doing its best. It seems not doing its best. They're not sending their best. Indeed. Yep. Our sharpshooters actually suffered no casualties at all, which is quite a good sight to behold, as did our main force here. Just a tiny bit, yeah. 10, 20 here and there, so that's completely fine. Maybe we should try shifting our forces to the... maybe another flanking force here. Let's try it. Let's try doing something like that. And just attempting to annihilate them completely. It seems like the general is just dancing around. That's the clan sharpshooters duking it out without our sharpshooters, it seems. We have triumphed over the enemy, it seems, but this announcer is quite a bit forgiving when it comes to triumphing over the enemy. It seems like he just likes to say that line over and over again. But here comes the general. If we kill him, we might just end the battle in quite a clear victory. But I'm still gonna put these guys into a square formation. But they're still gonna get hit, of course. Square formation trigger in this game is very loose. Clan sharpshooters, but we're still probably gonna kill the enemy general here. That would be quite good. Oh yeah, he's already broken. There we go. He's dead. D-E-D. Dead. Okay, so the clan sharpshooters are still doing quite a bit of work. However, they are in range of our actual infantry battalion, so that should be completely fine. And yep, smash the enemy completely to bits. Let's end the battle, and it's a decisive victory indeed. Alright, so we lost 436, and the enemy killed 435, so indeed only one casualty of friendly fire. I wonder where the sharpshooters lost so many. Let's view the details and the kills. Yep, the sharpshooters did the most work, that's for sure. I'm guessing those were the sharpshooters on the left flank of the entire battlefield, and it seems like Hatoyo is going to be ours quite soon. And the tides of this battle, where the Southern Coalition faced off against the might of the United States, will indeed show the prowess of the United States in combat. Generals increase in skill. There we go. Recruit the following agent: drill sergeant, turns remaining. And I think that's going to be quite easy because we do have the opportunity to build him. Right. Well, this is a foreign veteran. Drill sergeant. Well, yeah, there we go. Thought so. It's all the same to them. It's a foreign veteran, which is a United States veteran, so it's indeed it's not a very foreign veteran, but I'll take it. Actually, he looks kinda... is he French? Might have to kick him out, but no. Of course not. Okay, so let's just take this castle. Auto-resolve, lost 6 men, that's completely fine and dandy. Repair the castle. Did we lose any units? Don't think so. And Shogun to the enemy, or the friendly casualty list, seems to be sort of equally... rally ability. I think attrition is worse. D&D... not defender. Whatever, we'll just defend. We'll have to defend against these assaults quite soon, probably. Is this the enemy? Yes, these guys are at peace with us. Maybe they're actually going to try and take out these. But they actually have an army marching right in our direction, so this might be a bit problematic. We'll see how things pan out. But we should also consider bringing down this army. They are mightily unhappy. -1. That's actually quite okay. Because we can just shift around this guy and it's okay. Right, well, so these are the Fukuyama. What are we doing with them? They are friendly to us. So they should not attack just yet, hopefully at least, because that would put quite the strain on my resources at the moment. However, I think we can build up this region just to withstand such an assault. Officer training. Might want to give that a try actually, because we haven't done any veteran infantry yet. Let's recruit some regulars, or line infantry more rather. And should we bring down the main army? These guys are at peace with us regardless. It doesn't seem like they would attack. And they are quite happy with us. We do have the spraying modifier for one more turn, so well, whatever. So both a majority of these should. Masters of Warfare. Yeah, there we go. What's this? Oh, we hired the thing. Okay, a nation rises. Where? This is in the British sphere of influence, so maybe they sort of released a nation, puppeted a nation, stuff like that. It seems like this force here doesn't have much of anything going on, so with this army we could actually just conquer it, and that would be completely fine. These guys need to recuperate a little bit before I send them out into another battle, because they've been through two major conflicts right now, and that's not very healthy for them, let's just say. So this army will come down here and try to destroy the Okayama, and then with this army we'll go down here and sort of sweep up what remains of the Takatsuki, and then we'll have the southern front completely dominated through our oh, we can trade with them. Let's trade. We have the southern front complete military alliance. Where are they? We could betray them. We don't want a military alliance. Let's just request again trade. No, I don't want a military alliance with some random ass. Where are they? It's not an island, it's just pointless. Let's go for these guys, some random island off to the shore. No. Okay, well I guess people don't want to trade with me, which is mighty. Let's take a look at the British. We can trade with the British. No. Brilliant. Nobody wants to trade with me, and I don't want a military alliance with anyone. Okay. Are we not trustworthy or something? Maybe not. Actually, I wouldn't wouldn't really ally with myself either, so and there we go. Okay, well, there we go. I guess nobody wants to trade with us apart from those one. Oh, there we go. There we go. So one trade agreement completed. That should be okay. That should increase happiness in 7 turns. Man, the research in this game takes a long time compared to previous Total War games. And yes, that's that. But I do think that we should be able to. Let's get a militia going there. Should be able to quickly mop up these guys and just dominate the southern front, and then obviously move on either west, and eventually, hopefully, meet up with the British and try to either ally with them or dominate them in a timely fashion, because the British, I think they do have actually quite some very good units. The French are also doing very good up in the northeast. portion of the map, but we'll have to see about that, because the French are very far away, and I don't plan on going east just yet, because the pink faction that's right next to us seems to be very strong. Actually taking the... okay, so the Okayama... so the Fuku something have demolished our enemies there, and now we are surrounded with very powerful enemies. Well, not necessarily enemies, they're actually friendly to us, but you know what I mean. There'll be enemies eventually. So, there we go. Maybe we take out the pink faction right away, just to, you know, just to show them. Just to show them that we're not messing around. And that... oh, but there has been a revolt somewhere around here, it seems. The Fukuyama, there we go. So they are at peace with us, that's very good. These guys still at peace with us, so we'll just kill them. These pink guys, let's see how the Tsu, of course, the Tsu. Let's see how strong they are. They're very friendly though. Province is 13 strong, so they're close to the power levels of me. Maybe these guys, the Totori, who I've been dancing around with for quite a while, they are friendly, but they only have 4 provinces and their power is moderate, so they're not a big threat, which means we have to take them out before they grow into a threat, right? That's exactly how these things work. Okay, so these guys -2. What a shame, because the spring bonus was active back then. Okay, so recruit 2 militia. And then some volunteers. So this won't be a problem right now. Maybe we should shift him up and take out the Totori. Who are the Totori allied with? Hopefully not someone strong. The Totori allies the Yonago. And the Yonago, I really wish if I just clicked on this, it would show me the exact... The Yonago are, again, weak. They seem to be at war with the Fukuyama. Maybe if we double team the Fukuyama, because they just went through battle here. Our eastern provinces are not very secure, but they will be very shortly. We just shift around a bunch of units and it's gonna be fine. And police station, okay. Okay, if we just shift around a bunch of units, then it's gonna be strong, this Eastern Front, and then we can sweep in, take him out, not bother with it, you know, stuff like that. But, rifle mercenaries. Their stats aren't the best, but it's something. And, also get some volunteers from here. This province has been very good to me. The Tamba province, it seems. Tango Port. How happy are you? +5. What sort of army do you have? Not a very good one, that's for sure. But let's shift around these troops. And we should be just about ready. So I guess we'll clean up the Takatsuki and then swoop in to deal with the Fukuyama. Take a few provinces, hopefully force a peace deal upon them, and then take out the Totori, and then focus on the Tsu. Alternatively, we could also take out the Awaji Sumoto, but I don't want to just prolong my borders. Don't want to strain. I want to increase the length of the borders unnecessarily, and this could get navally invaded at some point. However, it could also serve as a pretty good base for naval invasions. So for example, we take it, strike here, also navally invade here, or here. That's going to take a while, so maybe just taking them out right now is going to be the best course of action for us. But I'm not entirely sure. So how long before these guys arrive? Okay, quite a while. Could these guys take it? I mean, I guess they could. Don't want to just like risk losing any of these units. Maybe this militia is okay, but other than that I can wait one turn. It's completely fine. So we have quite a few armies here though. We should be just completely fine with taking out quite a majority of the Fukuyama's forces, because their armies are just like traditional armies. They have been badly beaten a few turns ago. Not badly beaten, they actually won, but they got quite a few casualties out of that encounter because the enemy force was intact in relation to my forces fighting that whole alliance. So it might be poignant to try and mess with them. I'm not entirely sure that's worthwhile. They do seem to be quite strong. I'm gonna have to check out how strong they actually are, because if they're too strong, then taking out the Tsu is going to be more effective. Also, they're right next to the British, so we might want to have them fight out the British war a little bit longer just to weaken the British. If we go northeast, we have an easier time linking with the French and beating them before they actually somehow become like a superpower or something. Siege route raided by the Takatsuki. I wonder why they're so far away from home though. Okay, so here we go. Yep, let's demolish these guys. It's going to be a very quick auto-resolve. Plus 200 though, so it's still not the perfect battle. And then we can obviously take out Osaka, which is going to be quite a good place to... because these guys not as powerful as I thought they were. 9 provinces. 9 provinces, maybe sort of a Shogun or Blitzkrieg type of deal could be very useful here. So, crude army. Let's see, if you move it here, they're unhappy. Of course they are unhappy, they're always unhappy. How unhappy are you? -3. Typical. Let's recruit one of those. Recruit a few here. And just send... who's the weakest? 24, 23, these 2 guys there. It's going to balance itself out, obviously. Muratsu. Yeah, use line infantry. Meanwhile, building up the western borders here, just in case. Just in case the Fukuyama managed to beat the Totori and somehow swing around and try to encircle us. That's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. O'clock. A couple more sharpshooters because I really like them. And the Takatsuki, I'm wondering why they aren't actually suing for peace. It's too expensive for what it actually does. Oh, jeez. Market house. Good modernization though. This tea exporter. Damn, that's pretty good. A lot of money. Market. It's quite a lot of money, but the unhappiness can be pretty bad in this region. I can already tell you that. These guys can't reach quite yet. However, this recruiting station, whatever, right here is going to be good when taking on the Tsu. So next turn, we're going to initiate conflict with the Fukuyama, going to take out Okayama and Bison. Bison? Bison. And Bison. Gonna take out those two settlements very swiftly, and hopefully that's going to... maybe we can sue for peace right after we take out those 2 provinces, just to, you know, give an effective demonstration of our capabilities, something like that. It's going to definitely not be a pleasant sight for the enemy to see our... I was gonna say tanks, but we don't have any tanks. To see our forces marching through one of their big cities. Here we go, these guys, the Tango guys. What kind of army do you have? Yeah, we can probably disband this. Actually, let's just take out the volunteers, send them to Tajima. These guys are just happy enough. 12, yeah, happy enough. Let's do 12 the militia. I've been working mostly on the military doctrines, not this. This more military doctrine, so I've been neglecting the, like, happiness tree line thing. So I think next we might want to work on that, because the military tree is not progressing into anything meaningful at the moment, but I'm really happy with our modernization, because it's going very well. It's going very well, and we should be fully modernized in a very timely fashion. So let's end the turn. So this turn we're gonna take out that small city, Osaka, which, you know, back then small city, now pretty decent. So we're gonna take out Osaka, and then move on to take out the Fukuyama, or at least attack them. The Tsu have been moving around, jiggling around their forces quite a bit right now, so I'm not entirely sure what they're up to, but it's gonna be magnificent, whatever it is. If they attack us while we are dealing with the Fukuyama, it should be completely fine, because they do have enough of a garrison on the eastern border. Actually, it might be poignant to attack them right away, right after we hopefully secure a peace treaty with the Fukuyama, after taking like 2 to 3 cities off of them. Just to weaken them enough to prolong the war between them and the Totori, to sort of exhaust both of their fighting capabilities, and then take them both out, while hopefully securing the Tsu. Okay, so they are being raided right now, and they have very, very handily destroyed the Okayama rebels, which we are at war with them. But so okay, first order of business. There's a Takatsuki army there, which is very foolish of them just to march out like that, because you cannot want to resolve this battle. Peaceful occupy, nice. That army disappeared, very good. Could have vassalized them to have the army fight for us, but that would have been, I guess, counterproductive, because we don't need such an army in the present time. Now recruiting, no. Have some US colonial infantry. Let's build that. I'm really interested to see how that actually looks. Seems like the enemy has been building up this place quite a bit, just for us to take it away almost for free. It's a little bit sad. So let's split the forces. The Tsu. Are the Tsu at war with anyone? It's not intuitive enough. They are at war with almost the entire Eastern Front faction type of deal, so I'll leave them to deal with that on their own terms. And hopefully they'll be bloodied enough for us to easily take out later on. Now the order of business is just to... no, you can't do that without declaring the war immediately, so... That's... actually, maybe taking out the Tsu... yeah, that's Takatsuki, that's Osaka. Maybe taking out the Tsu right away, right now, then the unhappiness is gonna be too much to bear. We do have quite a bit of army here, so we can just attack here, swoop in here, Kyoto, then take Kawachi, immediately take like 3 to 4 cities, but I do want them to serve as sort of a stronghold against the eastern fellas, and once they get pushed back, then we take them out. Yeah, I guess that's a pretty good tactic. So right now we are going to take out the Fukuyama, because we're assholes. Declare war. That's not what I wanted to do, but thank you. And we can, I think we can fairly easily auto-resolve this. Close victory, okay. That's something. No units lost though, so it wasn't that close. Okay, I guess this... Because we do have a rebel army here. These guys also rebels. So the Fukuyama have been... they've been very... they don't have a very good base of operations set up, to say the least. No matter, the Americans will swoop in and take care of business, as we usually do. These guys are the Fukui. The names of these clans are very similar, so it tends to get a little bit confusing at points. Send them here. And, building up anything? No. Yeah, we're building the colonial infantry. Very, very interested to see. So they are 26, 13, 18, 4, 13, 17. Better range, just all around a little bit better than the volunteers. Very tiny bit better than the US line infantry, so should be fine, should be completely okay. Submerge them. Supervised recruitment. Does this do anything? Very very not very ignorant, let's say. Very ignorant of the effects of this guy. But hopefully it's going to be completely okay. And actually maybe the Fukui would be an easy target as well. Very friendly, but they... How is this 5 provinces? It's like 1. It's 1 province here. 5. It's 5. Doesn't seem to be 5. Okay, that's Fukui, that's Kanazawa, so they have 5. Okay, this is some province here probably as well, so... Yeah, okay, so first we'll deal with the Fukuyama, then we'll deal with the Fukui, then probably the Totori, then the Tsu, then strike south, then we'll see. There's a very sort of a non-detailed grand battle plan, but can we enchant this guy? Enchantment failed. Brilliant. These guys are pointless, useless. Why do I pay for them? Ah, okay, whatever. It's the life of a general, I suppose. Let's get some more line infantry going. And I think that's where I'll leave it off. So we have conquered, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 territories in a single episode, which is pretty decent. So there we go. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the 4th episode, and see you next time.